Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. Tonight, Chris Rossetti here alongside Jess Quinn, the coach. We're at Clarion Limestone High School for a rivalry matchup between neighborhood rivals, Clarion and Clarion Limestone. The game being brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. Takeout's always available. Make sure to check out their buffet on Sundays. They've got breakfast from 9 to 11, brunch from 11 to 1, and then dinner from 1 to 4. That's the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, AlleghenyGrill.com. This is the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to FreedomWealthCoach.com. We're inside the Rehab Center broadcast booth. Chiropractors Caring for Health, the RehabCenters.com. 8 locations to serve you, including in Brookville and Clarion. Game stream is always brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leap or thecomputerguru.net. My drive to the game was brought to me by the Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com. So, Jess, it's a rivalry game, one that you've played in your life, one that you've coached in your life, and now one that you're going to have an opportunity to broadcast in your life.
You know what, Chris, I'm really excited about, looking at these two teams. They're very, very similar. It is a rivalry game. It doesn't matter with the records at this point. You don't want to lose to your rival school. I know they do a lot of things together in other sports and other facets of school. However, when it comes to a game like this, it is a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and it's a rivalry game that's been very one-sided over the last decade plus. Clarion has won, and this is almost hard to believe. I showed you this stat, Jess, and you didn't believe me.
I could not believe it.
Clarion has won 19 in a row in this matchup. The last Clarion Limestone win, 42-40, January 4th of 2011. That would be 12 years and 8 days ago, or when some of these freshmen were probably still 2 or 3 years old.
They were toddlers at that time. Chris, that stat, it just blew my mind. I really didn't realize that it had been so one-sided for that long of a time.
That includes a 42-36 win over at Clarion High School last year. In a game where probably CL was the more talented team that you were coaching at Clarion.
I was, and you looked at the team that they have with Francis Miller, a wonderful player playing over at Du Bois right now, Penn State Du Bois. But anyway, we looked at it and we said that we weren't going to let her beat us, and that other people. I know Kendall Dunn, who is injured this year, not playing for CL. She had a big game, but we wanted to look at and eliminate their strengths, and that's what we did. And I think, Chris, tonight that's a key to the game for actually either one of these teams. You could take the keys of the game right now, and you could talk about Clarion and then turn around and have the same thing said about Clarion Limestone.
We'll get into those keys to the game right after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Back here at Clarion Limestone, getting ready for Clarion Limestone versus Clarion. It's time for All-American Awards and Engraving. Coaches' keys to the game, AllAmericanHQ.com. They'll put almost anything on almost everything.
Keys of the game, Chris. Looking at both these teams, incredibly similar. Okay, you want to look at CL. They want to put pressure on the guards. Guards are young for Clarion. They want to force turnovers and turn around, and that's exactly what Clarion wants to do to CL. So you look at the keys of the game. It's who can turn the ball over less or who can create the most turnovers is going to win this game.
So as they get ready here for the announcements, pregame announcements, and then they'll have, it looks like, our starting lineups followed by our national anthem. We'll keep it here for all of that great stuff. As looking at these teams, you were talking to Coach Simpson, not sure of the status of Alex Ledbetter, one of their starting guards, hurt her ankle in the loss to Union on Tuesday. And that'd be a big loss if she can't go at all.
It would be a big loss. You know, she's active. She can shoot. She's very good on a defensive end. Same thing for Clarion with Gia Babington. She's still nursing that hamstring injury. There, you know, she may not be able to go tonight. She warmed up the other night against Keystone. She warmed up tonight, but I don't think she's going to take the floor for the Lady Cats.
You know, and talking with Sam Heater earlier today, coach for Clarion, you know, he was talking about how, you know, it's the long-term goals, and it might be beneficial for Gia to sit out a couple more games with that. But without her sister Sophie's going to have to really step up. She's leading this team in scoring at 9.8 points a game, and is more than capable, as we've seen.
She is, and she's young. She's just a sophomore. But like I said, looking at the keys to the game, Chris, you know, if CL can really hound that basketball, right now Clarion is really missing that good ball handling point guard that we've had over the past in a number of years.
Well, good news for CL. Alex Ledbetter is in the starting lineup.
Yes, she is.
That's
she's
big.
got that. She's got a brace on that left ankle.
Second leading scorer on this team at 7.6 points a game, too. So,
and like I had mentioned earlier, Chris, she really is very active defensively.
So it's time for the national anthem here, Jess. We'll keep it here. As I try to stand up, I've got to. It's going to be played here.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jake Allison.
Great job by that young man. And I love how schools sometimes get the opportunity to highlight the talents in the schools that go beyond athletics at athletic events.
Oh, I'm telling you what, Chris, that was impressive. He really played well. He did a really, really nice job. And I really like to see that too. You know, one time when I was coaching the boys, you know, and I talked to Sarah Matson at Clarion, and at the time, Tina Bennett, she was the Sensations coordinator here. And I had them sing together the national anthem. It was incredible. It was really, really good.
So our starting lineups for Clarion: Taylor Alston, Sophie Babington, Olivia Dio, Marley Klein, and Natalie Durish. For Clarion Limestone, they'll go with Alex Ledbetter, Lexi Cole, Jenna Dunn, KK, Sebastian Sims, and Alyssa Wyant. Wyant, the leading scorer for CL at 7.8 points a game. Cole comes in at 6.4. We already talked about Ledbetter at 7.0. Taylor Alston, 7.6 for Clarion. Sophie Babington, 9.8, the leading scorer for these Cats. And we're underway with a ball that is going to...
Right away. We didn't have a tie-up in the Keystone game the other night.
No.
The whole first quarter. We get it right in the first second.
We're going to get a second jump ball here. So we didn't have any possessions.
There we go.
This second jump ball here. And this time Alston wins it from Lexi Cole. Lexi's dad, Rob, helped bring the table over for us before you got here tonight. Much appreciated.
Absolutely.
Here's Alston for Clarion. Alston looks around, hands it off to Babington. Babington has it knocked away by Cole. Yeah, that's Cole. Here's Alston. Alston hits Dio in the head with a pass that bounces off, and Wyatt picked it up for CL.
Very good defensive. First possession for CL, very good defensively.
And then Clarion gets the steal right back. Natalie Durish takes that pass that was headed inside and steals it away.
Two different defenses each team has. You know, CL, really prides itself on a
And now
tough,
we get a walk here on Dio.
You know, CL prides itself on that tough man-to-man defense, Chris. Clarion sitting in their 3-2 zone.
So, Jess, did you know if you wanted to travel, you could always go to Warren County? And you know what they've got going on at Warren County? They've got Winterfest is back bigger than ever at Chapman State Park, February 3rd to 4th for a weekend full of winter fun. Check out more at winterfest.com. Ball is taken and rebounded. A nice pass by Sebastian Sims to Wyatt to get CL on the board.
And right now, CL is going to press Clarion right now. I really think that that's a good thing for CL to do.
First quarter brought to you by Home and Specialty Roofing. Home and Specialty Roofing in Oil City. Call today for an estimate, 814-676-8024. That's Home and Specialty Roofing. Now another turnover as Durish pass inside. Wasn't really to anybody except for Alyssa Wyatt. Three-pointer in the air by Jenna Dunn. No good. Rebounded by
Marley Klein.
Here comes Alston the other way for Clarion. Alston. And there's going to be a block called on Jenna Dunn. Tried to take the charge. Was just a second late in getting there.
You know what? Looking at it, that's the way Clarion's going to be able to stay in this game, Chris. They've got to push the pace. They can't sit in a half-court set.
So Taylor Alston will be the first contested at the Tynesta Builder Supply free throw line. She'll get a pair, misses the first one. She will get a second one. Tynesta Builder Supply is your home and full-service home improvement center in Shippenville and Tynesta. TynestaBuilders.us. Second shot is up. Second shot also no good. So Alston
Deal
misses
tipped
the
that
opportunity,
rebound
but
out.
Deal gets the rebound back to Alston.
Nice job by the freshman.
Great job there by Ledbetter to steal it away.
What they call foul there, Chris?
Yeah, they got a foul on Alston.
Alston. Okay.
Her first, team's first. Just a minute into this game. There's Wyatt, layup no good. Sebastian Sims, weak side rebound attempt. Cool with it. Cool will throw it into the corner, and it's thrown out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, Chris, looking at Coach Simpson, what he wants to do, he really has them set up nice to go against that 3-2 of Clarion. They just didn't execute on that possession.
CEO head coach Gus Simpson took the Lady Lions to the state playoffs last year with a second place finish in District 9 Class 2A. Alston with the basketball gets it to Deal. Deal, shot no good. Rebound is bounced around, and it is going to be
Looks like it's going to
Clarion
say Clarion
basketball.
ball.
Sam Heater in his first year as the head coach at Clarion replaced my Keller commentator, Jess Quinn. There's a three-pointer by Alston. It hit the net, but the wrong side of it.
I tell you what, it almost looked like it was good, didn't it?
It did. Here's Ledbetter. No good. Rebound fought for and won by Marley Klein. Taylor Alston was telling me today that, she went back and watched her air ball of the free throw the other day. She was really embarrassed by that. I told her, hey, it happens. This is the best of them.
Oh, it does. There's no doubt. And it was funny. She kind of giggled. But right now, Clarion not being able to do much in the half-court set on offense.
Well, we talked about that in the game against Keystone, that they're definitely better when they're trying to run the floor. This is a Clarion team that doesn't even get the 30 points a game on average. So there's a nice pass. Wyatt, though, can't finish. That did everything but go down.
It did. It hit every inch of the rim but the bottom.
So Babington across the timeline for Clarion. Pass. Alston has a little bit of trouble with it. Dunn's all over her. Here's Alston, and now she's going to get fouled. If that's on Dunn, that's going to be 2 on her. But the way Ledbetter's reacting, I think it might be on Ledbetter. No, it's on.
Is that on Sims, number 24? It is.
Yeah, okay. So first on Sebastian Sims. Clarion's going to make a substitution here as Maddie Baker comes into the game. Babington with it, gets it to Alston. Alston looks things over. Three-pointer in the air by Babington. It's good. Babington breaks the ice for Clarion and gives them a 3-2 lead.
And boy, what a really, really nice play design right there. Deal came down, set a nice screen to free up Babington. She was open and knocked down a 3.
Sebastian Sims inside. That's going to be a foul. I do believe they're going to get Deal with it on the inlet pass.
Is that her first or second of the
That's
game?
her first.
Okay.
Her first, team second. Both teams with 2 fouls here through 4 minutes of the Home and Specialty Reeling first quarter. Nice inbound pass, but a block shot there by Clarion. But then kicking the ball away is Alex Ledbetter. She tried to get it inside to Wyatt, but Babington was in the middle. That was a weird-looking pass, but it worked, and Alston on the fast break lays it up and in.
That was a really, really nice job. Nice pass by Sophie. And this is where Clarion is going to have to, really get into the groove, run the floor, score in transition.
Ledbetter to Dunn. Dunn jumper on the way. Good.
And that's really good ball movement right there with CL. They're coached well. Gus knows how to break down that 3-2 defense, and they knock down the shot.
Pass ahead. Here's Klein. Klein, nice spin move. Good. We saw her do that a couple times against Keystone on Tuesday night.
You know what? And she's just a freshman, Chris. A couple of those shots didn't fall on Tuesday night, but they fell tonight. And it's a really, really nice move. She keeps working. She's going to be a really, really nice player.
Three-pointer in the air by Lexi Cole. She's buried it. It's her first three. And it is
all tied up, 7-7.
My scoreboard was way off. I don't know what I must have hit the wrong side, wrong team. Here's Klein, jumper, good. Marley Klein's got a pair of buckets in the early going.
And that's key for Clarion. To get her going early. She's an inside presence, has a nice jump shot. Right now, CL's being patient.
Sebastian Sims, little jumper, good. Both teams shooting the ball very well right now here in the early going.
And they are, and they move the ball well, CL does, and they really hit some open shots early on.
Got to imagine it wasn't a fun couple days of practice after the upset loss against Union the other night, and now Clarion's going to take a timeout. They're going to take a 30-second. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Back here after that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. If your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you running again. LutonsPlumbing.com, just down the hill from the Clarion Stadium.
That was a nice job right there by Sam Heater, Coach Sam Heater.
Alston drives for the layup. That's a Fran Morelli driving layup. You too can drive the lane with a great used car from Fran Morelli Sales and Service in Brockway. Sims, little jumper the other way, no good. We're going to get a tie-up, and that's going to bring us our first Pizza Hut possession arrow. And it is Clarion Limestone basketball. Nobody out Pizza Hut, pizzahut.com. 10 locations along the I-80 corridor to serve you, including right here in Clarion. Three-pointer by Ledbetter, no good. Wyatt tried to tip the rebound, but tipped it right to Klein.
That was an excellent job by Maddie Baker right there, getting position, a great box out in really securing that for Clarion.
Baker with it. Baker in the corner. And loses it out of bounds, but it was knocked out, so it'll remain Clarion basketball.
Looking for a shot right here. Maybe to Taylor or right back to Babington here.
So Alston wants to set things up, but picked up the dribble. Now she'll get it to Babington. Sophie Babington picks up her dribble, gets it back to Alston. A little two-man game they're playing. Here's Babington again. Now she gives it to Baker. Baker from just beyond the foul line. Airballs it. Durish tried to save it. Saved it into the hands of Lexi Cole. Cole wants to run. Cole dishes it to Jenna Dunn. No good. Rebounded there by Natalie Durish.
That was a really nice job. Got really good position there. It was an open shot. Just didn't fall for CL.
Babington with it. Babington to Alston. Great pass. Great driving layup for Taylor Alston. She's got 6. Clarion's got a 4-point lead. That was a daddy's assist. Daddy's dish, so to speak. And then Klein loses the ball out of bounds. And you'll never have to worry about getting dinner when you get it at Daddy's in Clarion. Man, just yesterday I went there and had all I had was a bowl of French onion soup.
Oh, yeah. It was fantastic. That's my wife's favorite, Chris.
Larry Weiser was telling me the chili's some of the best he's ever had.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I love going there for wings.
Three-pointer by Ledbetter, no good. Then a little touch. Come on.
Ooh, that was touchy. I didn't see much contact at all there, Chris.
Not only that, it's going to be the second on Jenna Dunn. It's just, try not to be saying too many bad things, but man, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
The best I can come up with, folks, is that's tough. It's the kind of the player that frustrates the living daylights out of you. Alston gets it across the timeline with 12 seconds. Remember, our clock isn't quite synced with the scoreboard. Here's Alston. She's going to lose it, but Klein gets it with 4. Klein, and now we're going to get a hold with 2 seconds.
I thought they might call that a possession, actually, but, referee came up with a hold, and Clarion gets a ball underneath.
I think they're going to get that on Ledbetter. It's her first. 2 seconds left. 3-pointer by Babington hits the rim, no good. And the quarter comes to an end with Clarion leading 13-9. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where they have Sunday brunch every Sunday starting at 9 a.m.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here as we get ready to start the second quarter with Clarion leading 13-9. Pizza Hut possession arrow in favor of the Lady Cats. Second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club just south of Tionesta. It'd make a great Valentine's gift for that golfer in your life. A season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club. Check out Hunter Station at hunterstation.com. And now Clarion turns the ball over. That's got to be frustrating as a coach. You get the ball to start the second quarter and kind of an unforced error.
Well, it is an unforced error, but that, you're talking to Coach Simpson, and that's exactly what he wanted to do, though. He wanted to put pressure on their guards to try to get unforced errors just like that.
With the basketball is Ledbetter. She'll give it off to Cole. And then the ball was knocked out of bounds as it was in the hands of Grace Schick. Schick came in to replace Dunn when Dunn got into foul trouble there late in the first quarter with her second.
And what you're seeing here, Chris, is Coach Simpson telling them you beat a zone by passing the ball. You don't dribble through it. You beat it by passing.
3-pointer on the way by Ledbetter. She airballed it into the hands of Alston. Alston wants to run. Alston working on Sims. Alston around. There's going to be a foul. Frankly, that was a no call.
I'm trying to look through it, through the camera here, Chris. I didn't see a lot of contact. I really didn't.
There was a lot of anticipation.
I think that's a very, very good point.
And not a lot of foul there.
Right.
Seen that a couple times now.
Taylor's first shot up and good.
Well, Clarion's not going to complain. He's also going to get a second one from the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. This one rolls in too. So Clarion has built a 15-9 lead here. Remember, this is a Clarion team that only scores 29 points a game. Here's Cole, and that's knocked out of bounds by Alston.
Wow. Clarion with a little pressure there, and Cole went right through it.
Cole looks to inbound. Cole gets it to Sebastian Sims. Now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter, wild shot. So wild that it came back to her. Can't get the rebound to fall, though.
You know what, Chris? This is kind of reminiscent of what happened the other night at Union. CO had a lot of good open looks, and it's just not falling to them in the early going here.
Well, it was early, but now here over the last 4 or 5 minutes, it hasn't.
Right.
Here's Babington. Babington working on Cole, hands it off to Alston. Durish real close to another pick on her offensively. I don't know if you saw the little elbow there.
I saw it. Baby steps.
Here's a three by Cool, no good. Ledbetter the rebound and the putback.
That was a nice shot by Ledbetter. Very nice. Stay with it. It was a good shot. She got the rebound, put it right in. CL still with the pressure.
Alston gives it to Babington, and now Babington across the timeline. Now back to Alston. There's Baker. Baker to Babington. Babington, three-pointer. No good, but rebounded there by Durish. She can't get the putback to go, and Wyatt the rebound for the Lady Lions.
And CL needs to push the pace. They come up. Okay, now they don't have they settle into their offense, move the ball quickly before the defense can get set, and then take a nice shot.
Sebastian Sims, jumper, no good. Going to get Wyatt climbing up the back of Durish there. It's going to be Wyatt's first, team's third, or fifth, I'm sorry.
Yeah, team's fifth already, early in the second quarter.
It's actually Wyatt. Wait, they called that on Sebastian Sims? No, they called it on Wyatt.
I was going to say that was on number 30.
Yeah, geez. My goodness. I was like, huh? So into the game now for CL is a player who I don't have on my roster. We'll get that for you here in a second. Okay. That's Sam Simpson into the game. I had her at 33. She's wearing 35. Okay. Luckily, I'm sitting right next to her mom, so she could. There wasn't any guesswork in this one.
Now, CL has pulled off Clarion has pulled off the press. They're back into their traditional 3-2 defense right now.
Steal there by Dury. She has a couple of those where the ball's been thrown right to her.
It went right through the hands of the CL Lady Lion at the high post, right into Durish's hands.
A couple of Clarion boys basketball players have made their way over after practice. They had a late practice tonight, which I understand was because of the coach's job, but I thought was kind of,
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could have been here a little sooner.
Oh, great pass by Alston to Durish, and she gets it to fall.
That was a fantastic dish right there, Chris. Taylor Alston finding Durish underneath the hoop. All she had to do was turn and put it in.
That is a daddy's dish. You never have to worry about what you're serving for dinner when you go to Daddy's in Main Street and Clarion. Simpson thought about the three, gives it back to Ledbetter, back to Simpson, back to Ledbetter.
And CL's doing a really
And then
nice thing.
Alston, Taylor Alston just threw Lexi Cole to the ground and then was like, hey, I'm sorry.
Whoops, and walked right back.
Yeah. That's two now on Alston, though. So
that is. She's got to be careful here.
Yeah, in fact, I think Sam Heater's getting her out of the game. He's going to get Deal in, and Alston's going to come out. And that's a big loss right now because Alston's one of the two ball handlers for Clarion.
She is, and she can drive to the hoop, do a lot of good things. She plays great defense. She rebounds and everything. CL here being very, very patient against this 3-2. I like to see that.
Sam Simpson with it, gives it off to Schick. Schick dribbles it, and now we're going to get a double dribble.
I tell you, you look across the court. I don't want to tell them what, anything to do, but I'm not sure if that was, I think it was Lexi Cole was wide open on the opposite block if they could have got her the ball.
Well, Jess, that's kind of what the job of a color commentator is to see those kind of things and let people know. The ball was kicked off of the knee of Cole. They don't call it, and then they don't call the foul on the other end when Babington blocked the ball either.
I'm telling you what, I'm having a hard time having that ball not kicked.
Yeah, I don't know how that's not a kick. Because here's Wyatt jumper, no good, rebounded by Olivia Deal.
And that's, again, what CL needs to do is they just have their shot. Stay patient. They're not down. They're only down 6. Stay patient with that. That shots will fall.
Deal to Durish. Durish is going to dribble it now out to the top of the key. Gives it back to Deal. She don't think she can dribble. Oh, what a pass by Deal to Babington. She can't get it to fall, but Marley Klein with the offensive rebound. Now Klein with the jumper. Good.
How many points is that now for Klein, Chris?
Believe it or not, those are
Is that 6. 6? That's what I thought.
We're going to get a timeout here by CL with 3:03 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Back here, live action as Sebastian Sims misses a jumper. Sorry, it was a minute. It was a full timeout, and they came back at a half a minute.
Yeah,
we need
a little quick.
We need a red hat down there, Jess. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt gets it to the drop.
That's the first points in a while here for the CO Lions, Chris, and they really, really needed that.
Still only trail by 6. Durish gets it to Babington. Babington gets it across the timeline, and then there we've got a tie-up, and on the pizza possession arrow, it
stays with Clarion, I think.
How does it stay with Clarion? Didn't they have the ball to start the second half, and was there a jump ball after that? I don't remember a jump ball after that, Jess. Do you?
I don't remember. I think there was one, Chris, but I'm not sure.
So anyhow,
Great
it doesn't matter
steal.
because Lexi Cool steals it, and then Shorts on the rebound, though. Ledbetter lays it up and in.
And that is huge, Chris. Any coach, any team that I've ever coached, any coach ever tells a player, trail it. Don't assume that layup is going to go in.
And Baker walks. She was indecisive when she should have dribbled or passed. She didn't do either and ends up walking.
Ends up shuffling those feet. And this is exactly what CL needed. A couple shots to fall, play some tough defense.
I'm feeling like this is a timeout that needs to happen if CL scores here.
I think so. See what Coach Heater does.
Sebastian Sims gets it to Ledbetter. That is a 3, no good. Rebound long by Baker. Clarion's kind of gone stagnant since Alston went out with that second foul. And if you're Clarion, your goal right now, I think, would be to hold the lead going to halftime, but they just threw the ball away again.
They, just under 2 minutes left, Chris. They really need to take some time off, find an open look, hit that shot, and then come back and play solid defense. But right now they have had 2 turnovers in a row.
Cool to Ledbetter. Ledbetter back to Cool. Cool back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter inside to Dunn. No good. Rebound by Marley Klein, showing that athleticism to go up and get that board.
Boy, she was up for that, wasn't she? That was a fantastic rebound by Marley Klein.
Babington picks up the dribble, gives it to Durish. Durish goes to Klein. Klein to Baker. Baker inside to Babington, back out to Durish. Durish, long shot, no good. Rebounded by Wyatt. It was a shot that didn't really need to be taken if you're Clarion.
No, I don't think that was a great shot.
Sebastian Sims dribbles around, shot no good. Rebounded by Marley Klein. She protects the basketball and hands it off to Babington with a minute to play. And if you're Clarion, there's no reason to hurry at all here.
No, none whatsoever. Run your offense. Get a good look. There's no reason to even take a shot yet.
And they're going to get 3 seconds now.
And that's 3 straight times, Chris. 3 straight times Clarion has come down and turned the ball over. They don't even get a really good shot. The one shot was, Durish's shot that probably shouldn't have been taken. They need to be more patient.
So Cool brings it across with 43. And I don't know, if I'm CL, I might be holding this.
See, look it.
There's Ledbetter. Ledbetter, quick shot. No good. Wyatt, though, the offensive board. She gets it to Cool. Cool skips it to Sims. Sims has it blocked by Klein, who ends up on the ground. Wyatt shot no good, rebounded by Durish. And now, absolutely, you should just hold for the shot. Last shot here. Probably like saying that for about the 4th time in the last minute. Instead, it's a pass inside to Baker. Baker, reverse layup, no good, rebounded by Simpson with 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6. Cool inside the Wyatt. Wyatt is going to get fouled with 3.6.
Was that a foul on Klein, I think, or was that on Durish? Looks like it's going to be on Marley Klein.
It's going to be Klein's first. And that'll send Alyssa Wyatt to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line, trying to build back within 2. Gets the first one to roll, friendly hometown roll. As now entering the game is Kaylee Smith. As Sebastian Sims comes out. Second one here from the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line for Alyssa Wyatt. Second shot is up. Second shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Clarion Steele. She's just going to hold it and let the half run out with Clarion leading 19-16 at the break. We will return after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you have Sunday buffet all day long, including breakfast from 9 to 11, brunch from 11 to 1, and dinner from 1 to 4. That's the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, AlleghenyGrill.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here at Clarion Limestone High School, we're at the half with Clarion leading Clarion Limestone 19-13. It's time for the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. The Potter County Family Campground has a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Time for our rehab center statistics with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Check out the Rehab Center online at therehabcenter.com. That's the old English spelling of center, re.com. Saw Jason Jacobs today. Big Penn State fan Jason is. Didn't get a chance to talk to him last week, so he's pretty excited over Penn State's Rose Bowl win. And
Absolutely.
We'll take a look at those Rehab Center statistics. For Clarion, Taylor Alston has 8, Marley Klein with 6, Sophie Babington with 3, and Natalie Durish with 2. For Clarion Limestone, it is 6 points for Alyssa Wyatt, 4 for Alex Ledbetter, 3 for Lexi Cole, 2 for Jenna Dunn, and 2 for KK Sebastian Sims. Those are your Rehab Center statistics. And Jess, your thoughts on the first half?
Literally, I really like the patience of the CL girls coming out against Clarion's 3-2. A couple of times, Chris, I told you that Lexi Cole and Alex Ledbetter on the backside of that 3-2 have been wide open on the backside. So I'm sure Coach Simpson saw that. He's going to go high post and then right down opposite low block. It will beat that 3-2 every single time. Then CL just has to knock down the shot. I do think that he may come out in the second half and press a little bit more and be a little bit more aggressive and see what happens that way. On the other hand, I think Marley Klein's 6 points, Chris, are huge for Clarion right now. Sophie Babington really hasn't found her footing. I think you said has 3 points. She needs to get her hands on the ball. She needs to get an open look, but CL's doing a nice job defensively against her. So I look for for Clarion. When they get the ball, Chris, they need to run. They're having some tough times in the half-court set. They need to get out and run. Taylor Alston, drive into the hoop. That's what Clarion needs to do. I also think you're looking at Alyssa Wyant down low. She gets the ball at the high post. She turns and gets a shot. It's just not falling. She needs to follow that shot. She gets her hands on that rebound and then gets fouled and goes to the line. I think that Sia will be really, really in a good spot in the second half.
Those are your coach's chalkboard, brought to you by All American Awards and Engraving. HQ.com. They'll put almost anything on almost everything. And probably if you had a chalkboard and you wanted something put on that, I bet you they could put it on.
All right. I guarantee you they'd be able to put it on it.
We're going to step aside. Thanks some more of our great sponsors. When we come back, we'll set the stage for the second half. You're at halftime watching Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Back here with about 2.5 minutes to go in the half. CL's been out on the court for about 4 minutes. Clarion's still in the locker room. Jess, you've been a coach. You've done it both ways. What's kind of going through both coaches' minds, and why do you think one team was down and back real quick and the other just getting back on the court now?
To be honest, looking and knowing Coach Simpson, I really think that CL was doing a lot of good things. Their shots just weren't falling. And I'm telling you, he's down there. He's saying, we got to stay the course. We have to keep moving the ball, move it, look for that opposite low block. I'm telling you, that's what he was telling his girls, and they'll get layup after layup after layup. Coach Heater is probably down there working on CL's press. If they can break that press and get a couple quick scores here early on in the third quarter, I think that's huge. I think that's probably why Coach Heater was downstairs a little longer than what Coach Simpson was.
And Coach Heater, really the difference between the first part of that second quarter and the second part of that second quarter was, frankly, the foul trouble for Taylor Alston when she picked up the second and came out of the game. That's an interesting dynamic sometimes too. Some coaches will let that player go with 2 fouls. In this case, I think Coach Heater felt like, hey, if I have the lead at halftime and I can get to the locker room with the lead and her only having 2 fouls, that's a good thing for me.
I think that's huge. Taylor is such the competitor. She is a smart player, but she's a competitor, Chris. She sees a loose ball, she's going for it. Could have easily picked up that third foul, but she didn't. Coach Heater made a good call pulling her out, but you're right. Their offensive production suffered when she was on the bench.
So as we get ready for the third quarter brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. Be cool. Wear Icy, icyink.com. Want to remind people that Winterfest is back bigger than ever in Warren County. Head to Chapman State Park February 3rd through 4th for a weekend full of winter fun, ice fishing, fat tire biking, a polar plunge, and more. Plenty of kids' activities, including sled riding, available as well. Plus, visit all the vendors and food trucks. Visit the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry Facebook page for more information on Winterfest. I understand there's going to be a celebrity polar plunge in Warren, and I'm really been pushing for my business partner, Andy Close, to be a part of that. Folks, if you know Andy and you're listening, put a comment in there saying, hey, we want to see Andy in the polar plunge.
Chris, I really thought you said you were going to be up there.
No. On the Pizza Hut possession arrow to start this third quarter, it is Clarion Limestone basketball. Nobody out Pizza the Hut. PizzaHut.com, Pizza Hut and Clarion, Brookville, just to name a couple of them. And Alston almost came away with the steal, but Ledbetter saves it for the Lady Lions, gets it to Alexi Cool. She's out there also with Jenna Dunn, Alyssa Wine, and KK Sebastian Sims, the starting five for the Lions. Klein, Deal, Durish, Babington, and Alston for Clarion. They're starting five, I do believe.
Yes, I do believe that's correct.
Three-pointer in and rimmed out by Ledbetter, and then Durish, and now we're going to get a held ball, and it's going to be Clarion ball on the Pizza Hut possession arrow. Head coach Gus Simpson of the CL Lady Lions wanted to walk.
I think, Chris, I think he should have got a walk on that. When she rolled over, that's what made it a travel.
Babington gets it across the timeline. Now we'll pull it back out. It goes into Alston. Alston goes back to Babington. Babington three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes to Alyssa Wyatt.
One of the things Chris, is you can slide across the floor with the ball, and it's not a travel. But as soon as you roll over, that becomes a travel.
Sebastian Sims, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Alston.
And there is that aggressiveness we talked about just before the start of the third quarter, where Alston comes up with a very scrappy rebound.
Babington gives it off to Alston. Alston back to Babington. Babington's going to take a three. Good.
And that's what we talked about, Chris. Babington's got to get on track here. They're going to have an answer for her.
So that restores a 6-point lead for Clarion, 22-16. Sebastian Sims looks things over, hands it to Ledbetter.
Right now I'll go opposite.
And I apologize to Lexi Cole. I called her Alex Ledbetter there.
You know what, Chris? I'm looking at that all the time. I do that all the time. And I apologize to both young ladies and their parents.
They could be sisters. Cole hands it to Sebastian Sims, now to Wyatt. Wyatt back to Cole, now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter jumper. She's going to get fouled.
Was that Taylor Alston's third?
Or is it on Klein or Alston? We'll find out. It's on Alston.
It is, and that she picks up her third quickly.
And that's
Alex Ledbetter, I believe.
It is. Alex Ledbetter at the Tennessee Butter Supply free throw line, shooting a pair. First one missed. She'll get a second.
Chris, they got, I think, Sims at the high post. She tried to get it down to Alyssa Wyatt. If she looks opposite that low block, that will be key for CL.
Second one on the way. That one will roll home. What you didn't see on camera was head coach Sam Heater pulling Taylor Alston over to talk to her, and I'm sure it was about playing under control with the 3 fouls and how he was going to trust her right now.
And he has a very good relationship. He has been her JV coach the last 2 years.
She misses that shot. Dunn with the rebound, coming the other way. Oh, what a pass by Ledbetter, but Dunn couldn't quite get it. Jumper by Ledbetter, no good. Durish will track down the rebound. Wyan will quickly pick up Babington, but Babington goes right between her and Cole. Quickly ahead to Klein. Klein working on Dunn. Another reverse As she gets older, she'll add to that move. That right now is her patented move.
It is a patented move, and she's just not strong enough to finish that shot off. She will be by the end of the season, maybe early next year.
And then Darius does a good job of knocking that ball loose from Sebastian Sims. It will go out of bounds.
See, right now, Jenna Dunn is at the high post, and they'll look for the opposite block if they get it to the high post. Those of you watching at home.
They get it to Sebastian Sims, now to Ledbetter. Three-pointer by Cole, no good. Rebound comes out to Babington. Quickly ahead to Durish, and she's going to carry it.
Just couldn't get that, dribble under control there for Durish. But I think that is, Chris, what Clarion needs to do. Clarion needs to push the pace of this game.
You can hear head coach Sam Heater saying, hey, that's all right. Jenna Dunn with it. Dunn gives it off to Sebastian Sims, now to Wyatt. Wyatt gives it to Cool. Cool to Ledbetter. Ledbetter drives it. Jumper, good.
Way to break down that defense. She did a really, really nice job.
That allows them to get into their press. They get it to Durish. Now they get it back to Alston. Alston will cross the timeline with 4:18 to play here in the Icy Inc. third quarter.
This is, again, where Clarion just needs to be patient.
Alston drives the lane, and she'll be fouled.
And just as I say that, Chris, she takes it to the right to the rim.
Earns herself a pair of Tenesta Builder Supply free throw lines as the Tenesta Builder Supply sign comes up on the scoreboard here at
perfect timing
at CL, like it was meant to be.
On cue.
Gonna have fun telling that story to Christian Schmader over at Tenesta Builder Supply the next time I see him. Like, dude, as soon as I said it, your sign came up at CL. It was like it was meant to be.
It was, absolutely.
Alston's second shot is up. Alston's second shot is good. Clarion back up 5, 24-19.
And this is no time for CL to panic. They just come down, run the offense, be very, very patient.
Dawson Smale walking in front of me and blocking my view. Dawson and the Bobcats will take on Jace Ferguson and the Lions tomorrow night at Clarion High School.
I think that's going to be a very, very good game as well, Chris.
Alston with the basketball. Alston has it knocked away by Ledbetter. Now gets it to Durish. Durish
travels.
Yeah. Poor Natalie Durish.
When we were coaching her last year, Coach Sam Heater would say, when you come across the middle, just turn and shoot it. Don't try to look for somebody else. You're open, turn and shoot the ball. I think she could do that there.
Cole gives it off to Simpson. Back to Cole, now to Ledbetter. Skips it to Simpson. Simpson picks it up, gives it to Dunn. Quick shot by Dunn, no good. Rebound comes out to Alston. Taylor Alston pushing the issue. Taylor Alston pulls it down. Taylor Alston gets to Babington. Babington three-pointer in the air, no good. Rebound comes all the way back out the.
It was like nobody wanted that rebound.
No, Babington. Here's Darius with it. Walked again. This time she got away with it. And then she throws it away because the ball doesn't lie. Here's Ledbetter. Ledbetter was working on Babington and drives it home.
That was actually a good job by Sophie Babington at that time. It's very easy to foul in that situation, Chris.
That was Ledbetter, right, Jess?
Yes, it was.
Okay. As soon as I said Ledbetter, I was like, oh, boy, I hope I didn't do that again. Here's Babington. Babington to Durish. Durish picks up the dribble, and then Simpson's going to try to take it away from him. We're going to get a held ball, and on the Pizza Hut possession arrow, it's a turnover in CL basketball. Good job there by Samantha Simpson.
And that's where I just talked about. Whenever Natalie comes across the foul line like that, she's open. She can shoot the basketball, but she looks for a teammate. She's unselfish, but I think she needs to be a little more selfish in that situation, Chris, and shoot the ball.
Did you hear, Justin, nobody out pizzas the Hut?
I did hear that nobody out pizzas the Hut. How many locations? 10?
10 of them.
That's what I thought.
Now we're getting a foul.
I think that's on Durish.
It's a kind of a forgettable couple minutes here for Natalie Durish.
Yeah.
I don't mean to pick on her, but it's just not going real well for her right at this moment. In the corner, Simpson, three-pointer in the air, no good, but Jenna Dunn right there for the offensive rebound. Nobody picked her up. She put it in, and now CL is back within one, and then almost gets the steal on the inbound.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, Chris, that opposite low block, okay? So Sam misses a shot, Sam Simpson, but Dunn, is right on the opposite block. It's wide open for CL.
Babington to deal. Talking with Coach Heater and Coach Constantino, Dave Constantino, his assistant earlier today. They talked about how they have these laws offensively. Now, Durish, on a nice pass by Alston, can't get it to finish. Jenna Dunn in a chance for the Lady Lions to take the lead, and I'm not sure. It's been since early. And there's a three, no good by Ledbetter, but Wyatt's there for the rebound, and then it's blocked by Klein.
Wow.
And then Klein, there's lots of contact, no call. They're just going to say it goes out of bounds off of Ledbetter.
I really thought they might get a possession called right down there, Chris. It looked like it was held for pretty long.
So Alston gets it to Babington. Babington to Klein. Klein tries to drive and has it taken away by Ledbetter. Ledbetter with Alston, who already has 3 fouls and couldn't do much other than watch Ledbetter give CL the lead. Ledbetter's got 7 in this quarter. Sam Heater wants timeout with 56.8 seconds to go in the quarter, and CL back out in top, 25-24. This is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
After that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout, it'll be Clarion basketball. CO on what we believe is a mini 6-0 run to take the first lead since I do believe they had a lead early on, Jess.
They did, and but I think that's a very good timeout by Coach Heater. Try to settle his girls down, even though there's only a minute left. That's a good timeout because
I thought so. They were going to give Clarion the basketball, and I was pretty sure the Lady Cats threw it out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Doverspike from the far side was able to correct.
Well, that's not what Coach Heater wanted to do. No. I'll tell you that.
Ledbetter gets it to Simpson. Simpson to Wyatt. Wyatt turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Deal.
I tell you what, if Sims drops down on that low block on the backside, it will go to the high post, down to the opposite low block, and be wide open.
Darish with the basketball. Darish gives it off to Deal. Deal tries to go inside, and it's on the ground. Baker somehow gets it to Alston. Alston now to Babington. Babington double team, gets it back out to Alston. Alston drives into the lane, chucks it over to Baker. Baker will go back to Babington with 4 seconds. Babington shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and then we're going to get a foul right at the whistle.
Right at the buzzer.
Right at the horn. Olivia Deal is going to get to go to the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line with nobody there with her to try to give Clarion the lead back.
If she can hit them both, they'll be up by 1. I tell you what, this is big for a freshman, Chris. Nobody on the floor, everybody quiet. Watch how quiet it gets.
Hits the first one. Was she the one that won the game in JV game with a free throw, Jess? Or was that?
Was that Marley Klein?
That was Marley Klein, I think. Second one's up. Second one. Oh, it's not supposed to be that friendly on the road. But it was, and it's 26-25. Clarion, we'll take this message break as we head towards the fourth quarter.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Chris Rossetti here to tell you a little bit about All-American Awards and Engraving in Chippenville. When I first met Jim Carroll in 2006, All-American Awards and Engraving was just getting started. Since then, the company has grown into the area's premier shop for embroidery, screen printing, and engraving, graphic design work, and personalized gift ideas. As Jim has always said, they'll put almost anything on almost everything, and they really do mean that. Give them a call today at 814-782-6264.
Back here for the fourth quarter, I want to show this comment from Dick Esposito, the head coach at Brockway, giving Jess Quinn a lot. And then Sebastian Sims with a steal out of the possession and then double dribbled.
I tell you what, and this is what I thought that Seal would do a little bit more of, really put pressure on the Clarion guards and even trap them. I think that Seal needs to pick up their aggressiveness against the ball handlers for Clarion.
Okay, Dickie V. Jesse V.
That's it.
He's not the best dang Keller commentator in Clarion County for nothing.
That's why I make the big bucks, right, Chris?
Yeah. Matty Baker with it. Hands it off to a deal. Can't have fun, you can't have life.
That's exactly right.
A nice pass by Alston to Babington, but she's going to dribble it back out. Now she's going to drive, and now she's going to give it to Durish. Durish, another long shot. Those are the worst shots in basketball.
I'm telling you, you're just inside the three-point line. You only get 2 points for it, and it's the lowest percentage shot on the floor.
Simpson was standing out of bounds, though, on the rebound, so it'll remain Clarion basketball. Alston, Babington, and they're going to call.
She was out of bounds.
No, they're calling an offensive foul on Natalie Durish.
Oh, illegal screen, huh? I thought maybe Sophie had stepped out of bounds.
Got
she was close to the
for
sideline. Yeah.
Moving screen. That's her second foul.
And we saw that quite a bit the other night over at Keystone, Chris.
Sebastian Simpson has the ball go through her hands on a pass by Alex Ledbetter. It's kind of a sloppy start to this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You never get sloppy work when you go to Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And now we're going to get a pizza possession error, and it's going to be Clarion Limestone basketball as nobody out-pizzas the hot.
I'm telling you, looking at it, Gus Simpson, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's trapping the ball handlers of Clarion.
Simpson with it. Simpson to Schick. Schick, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Baker.
Great rebound by Maddie Baker.
Gives it to Taylor Alston. 1 point game here. About a minute 15 into quarter number 4. Alston gives it off to Babington. Babington to Durish. Durish thinks about it. Instead gives it to Deal. Deal to Baker. Baker jumper in the lane. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Ledbetter.
There's a very nice job offensively. The shot just did not go. Ledbetter with the rebound.
And then Ledbetter's pass too high for Sebastian Sims. And now they're going to get Wyatt and Cool back in as Schick and Sebastian Sims. And now Marley Klein re-enters for Clarion. And Maddie Baker coming out for the Lady Cats, I do believe. Clarion thought about playing with 6 for a moment.
I think they did think about that, Chris. I've tried that before. Got a technical for it.
By the way, and there was a case where the girl was brought into the game for Keystone with 0.4 to play in the second quarter the other night, Jess, and it wasn't caught until halftime, and so no technical foul. Did confirm that it's no technical foul when the player, you can bring an illegal play, you can bring a player who's not in the book into a game, and if nobody catches it, and that player comes back out of the game, then you can't call the technical foul unless he or she goes back into the game.
That's correct.
So there's a steal by Ledbetter, and then Klein just reaches in. And tell you what, that was actually I don't know if she intended it to be a really smart foul, But that was a extremely smart foul by Marley Klein.
Oh, I'm telling you, I think they come down and make a layup and take the lead back.
Wasn't much, but it was just enough to slow things down and allows Clarion to now play into a half court.
Nice drive.
Bull's going to drive the lane. She's going to get fouled. She's going to shoot two. Hey, you too can drive the lane with a great used vehicle from Bramarelli Sales and Service in Brockway.
That was on Olivia Deal. That's her second in the game. I was thinking, Chris, that might be on Marley Klein, but it wasn't. It was on Olivia Deal.
So Cool can't hit from the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line. She'll get a second one. Her second shot is up. Her second shot is good, and we're tied up at 26.
Here's that full court pressure by CL, and it's a man pressure steal.
Simpson stole it, and then she gets fouled. So
Fouled by
Samantha
Durish.
Simpson with the steal, and then the foul on Durish.
Clarion better be careful here. That's their sixth foul. One more, and they're in the bonus.
Here's Lexi Cole. Cole to Simpson, and then it's knocked out of bounds.
CL needs to be patient here. Work for a good shot.
Baker coming in, Durish coming out. And, I think that's good for Natalie. She needs to kind of get a breath because it's just it's been a tough second half for her.
It has been, and
there's Jenna Dunn. Jenna Dunn tries to pass inside. Ball was tipped into the hands of Maddie Baker. Now to Taylor Alston, who brings it across the timeline. Now to Babington. Thought about a deep three. Doesn't take it. Pulls it down, gives it back to Alston. And Clarion had 19 points. As here's Klein, misses it. Deal, though, the rebound. I was going to say, when Clarion had 19, you really thought they were going to get to their average pretty quickly, and instead, they're still fighting for it. Alston will go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to try to get it to 28, which would put them 2 under their
average. It looked like they were going to get
1
it,
under
Chris.
their average.
I tell you what,
That's on Ledbetter. That's going to be her third, by the way.
And I'm watching Taylor Alston, and that's what she brings to the table. She just keeps fighting, just keeps scrapping.
She'll give Clarion the lead back with that free throw. After missing her first 2, I'm going to jinx her by saying she's made her next 5. Second shot is up. Second shot is good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Taylor was so good tonight with those free throws that I couldn't even jinx her on it.
No. The old...
Now it's just jinx. Didn't happen that time. Dunn gets it to Ledbetter. Ledbetter has it taken away by Alston from behind. It's on the ground, and we're going to get a jump ball, and it's going to be the Pizza Hut possession arrow to the Lady Cats of Clarion with 4:47 to play. Nobody out Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut and Clarion. Maybe the announcer's jinx doesn't work because
yes.
And now
they're going to get that on. They're going to get a moving screen on Babington, I believe.
They do.
Yep, she did. Yeah, we can't argue with that one, Chris. It was obvious.
I wasn't watching it, so I'm glad you had a good view of it, Jess, because I had no view of it at all.
What happened is she set a good screen, but the girl moved. And then Sophie moved with her.
Ledbetter jumper, no good. Rebounded by Dunn. Out-battled Alston for it. Then ball ends up in Dunn's hands. Now to Cole. Cole, wild jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound. Is going to get fouled, and she's going to go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line with a chance to tie the game. Lexi Cole.
I think that's Alex Ledbetter. Yep, Alex Ledbetter to the line.
Oh, sorry about that.
We do that almost on a possession basis, Chris.
So Ledbetter first shot up, no good. So now Sebastian Sims back in as Simpson comes out. 4:31 to go. Still a chance to build this back to a 1-point game here at the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line. That one's up. That one is good. And it is a 1-point game. 28-27. Here's Alston. Alston gets it to Babington. Babington, little trouble getting it across the line, and then gets fouled by Cool.
Well, I tell you what, there's some people here because Babington had kind of an arm bar, out there, and I really wasn't sure, Chris, which way that was going to be called.
So now with 4:22 to go here in quarter number 4. Babington with the basketball. Babington dribbles it off of her foot. Picks it up. Nope. Now it ends up in the hands of Klein. She loses it.
Dribbles it right off her foot. And this is what you get, Chris, with a young team out there. You got 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and 2 juniors right now.
Sebastian Sims gives it to Lexi Cool. Ledbetter done. Jumper, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Alston. Halfway through the 4th quarter, 1-point lead for Clarion. CL trying to break a 19-game losing streak to their neighborhood rival.
That still blows my mind, Chris.
And Clarion turns the ball over as for whatever reason, Maddie Baker picks up a ball that would have been Clarion's ball out of bounds at the line, and it's out of bounds.
And that's what we talked about earlier. You know, they're young. You know, the basketball IQ just really hadn't set in. You saw that tip by CL. You let it go.
Jenna Dunn, layup no good. Rebound. Oh, my, that's a terrible call.
I wasn't sure. I know Alston was fighting for it.
Wyatt knocked that out from behind.
I was trying to listen to what Coach Heater was telling them.
Wyatt, no good. Rebound, torn away.
Sophie
Babington. Babington will bring it across the timeline. Babington will look to set things up. Gives it to Alston with 3:20 to go in a 1-point Clarion lead. Alston working in the paint. Alston picks up her dribble, gets it back to Babington. Babington now picks up her dribble, and it gets knocked into the hands of Alston. Counting, it's at 3. I don't know if she realized it. Now she pulls it back. Finds Deal. That's Klein. All kinds of contact, no call. I think Klein tried to draw a foul there is what I think happened.
I think she was expecting contact and really didn't get much.
Oh, great pass by Jenna Dunn to Alyssa Wyatt, but she can't put it in now. She'll get fouled on the other end, and she'll have an opportunity to give the Lady Lions the lead as she shoots 2 from the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line. She's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. So Wyatt dribbles. Gets
the friendly roll.
We're all tied up at 28. 2:49 to play. Wyatt will get a second one for her lead.
There it is.
Nothing but the net. And now CL wants timeout, leading 29-28.
2:49
This
left.
is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Out of this timeout, brought to you by Luton Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. It'll be Clarion basketball. Maddie Baker to trigger under her hoop. Looking. Finally gets it into Alston, who's trapped, but she gets it to Babington. Babington gets it across the timeline, and then there's all kinds of contact. They're finally going to get Lexi Cool. They wanted the arm bar again, but I don't know if there was enough contact for it.
You know what? People were kind of yelling that they wanted a foul earlier than that, Chris. I think that's a good no call. The second one, definitely. The first one, I didn't see it.
2:39 left. Inbound, and now another foul of Sebastian Sims. And now the problem here for CL is they went from a good situation with the fouls to now the next one sends Clarion to the line.
Back to back, just in seconds.
2:38 to go. Clarion to inbound, down 1. Gets it to Babington.
That looked like almost like a carry to me, Chris. Looked like it kind of got trapped on her arm.
She'll get it to Alston. Alston, the free throw line, gets it to Babington. Babington thought about the three, doesn't take it. Now gets it to Alston with 2:22 to go. Here's Baker to Klein, has it knocked away. No!
Oh, boy, was that
my
a
goodness.
late call.
Alex Ledbetter is beside herself right now. Can't believe it, and that's going to send Marley Klein, or is that going to send Baker? It's going to should send somebody to the free
should send
throw.
Marley Klein. Should be 1-1, and Marley Klein will go to
Yeah,
the
it
line.
is Marley Klein going to the free throw line. 1-1 for Klein with 2:15 to go at the Tennis Builder Supply free throw line with a chance to tie the game.
Boy, is that unfortunate for CL. That was quick hands by Ledbetter.
Klein's shot is up, and it doesn't hit anything.
No.
The basketball sometimes doesn't lie, Jess.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That was unfortunate. It really, really was.
The only thing negative for CL in that outcome is Alex Ledbetter picking up her fourth foul.
That's exactly right. Boy, she had quick hands. I didn't see much contact.
Cool with it. 2:03. Clarion's going to have to come out of its zone, or CL's just going to stand out there.
Yes, there we go.
To get it to Dunn. Dunn now to Sebastian Sims. Sebastian Sims, 15-footer. I don't like that. I know she's open, but I don't like the shot.
No, you can't.
And then CL almost with a steal, but instead Alston has it. Alston all the way to the hoop. Alston's going to get fouled, and that's going to be 5 on Ledbetter.
Okay, Chris, I understand that, Ledbetter just got her fifth foul and everything, but that's where Sims has to come down on the low block. Don't stand out there for the 15-footer. Come down and make it a 5-footer or a 4-footer. Come down and make it a layup. She's wide open.
So Ledbetter fouls out after a fantastic game in which we weren't even sure she was going to play.
No.
12 points for Alex Ledbetter. Taylor Alston with a chance to tie or give Clarion the lead. First shot is up. First shot no good. So Clarion's now 0 for 2 with an opportunity to get this game tied from the Tennis Builder Supply free throw line. She'll get one more with 1:42 officially on the clock. Alston's second shot is up. Alston's second shot no good. But
Marley
Klein does a great job of getting the rebound back to her.
And that's rare for Taylor Austin to miss both like that. She's a very, very good free throw shooter.
Ball into the hands of Alston with 1:25 to go. Clarion's had 3 opportunities to tie the game from the Tennis Builder Supply free throw line, missed all 3 of them. Here's Alston. Alston all the way to the hoop, no good. Rebounded into the hands of Sam Simpson. She quickly gets it to Cole. Cole wants to run and then dribbles it off of her leg, and then she pushes.
Oh, they're going to get a foul.
Yeah, she pushed her. Cole dribbled it off of her leg. Baker picked it up, and then she fouled Baker.
Oh, my goodness.
This should be a 1-1 for Maddie Baker.
Boy, that's huge. You're going from a almost a wide open layup, Chris, now to 1-1 on the other end.
So a 4th opportunity to tie this game from the Tennis Builder Supply free throw line. This one with 1:07 to play. Maddie Baker's shot is up. Maddie Baker's shot is way off.
Marley
Klein's there for the rebound again. She gets it to Baker, but man, Clarion's 0 for 5. Babington, 3-pointer for the lead. No good. Rebounded by Jenna Dunn. And then Jenna Dunn is fouled, and she'll get 2 shots on the other end.
Who was that foul? Was that on Babington there?
I'm pretty sure that was Sophie Babington. It is on Babington, and that is Babington's second, I believe.
Yeah, I was going to say second or third. Second.
So now Jenna Dunn. Let's see if CL can do what Clarion couldn't here. And Clarion's missed 5 straight free throws in the Tennis Builder Supply free throw line. And Jenna Dunn doesn't miss.
That looked smooth, Chris. Right out of her hand.
58.2 seconds to go. Second shot here for Dunn. Missed that one, though, and Alston's able to track down the rebound. So Clarion down 2 with 53 seconds to play.
I'm surprised Coach Heater does not call a timeout here. He has them. He could settle his girls down.
Instead, he almost allowed the ball to be thrown away.
Yeah,
now he's going to call
timeout.
timeout with 44.7 to go. I'm going to guess this is going to be a full.
I would think so.
It is.
Timeout.
We'll take it with him.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Plumbing, heating, and air conditioning timeout. It'll be Clarion basketball with 44.7 to go. The Lady Cats trail by 2 in a game that they've led for most of the evening. Looking to inbound. That's a dangerous inbound pass, but Alston has it. Alston will now start getting handed to Babington with 38. Babington to Baker with 34. Clarion's not nearly in the hurry they need to be in here, Jess.
No, they're not.
Babington three-pointer for the lead. No good. Rebounded by Simpson. And then Clarion just drops back. Do they understand that they're down 2?
No, and that's what we're talking about, Chris. That basketball IQ, the urgency that you need there on defense, you have to have everybody up. I'm sure Coach Heater told them that in that timeout, but it just didn't happen.
So now Lexi Cool to the line to shoot 2 to make it a possible 2-possession game. At the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line, trying to make it 3 points right now. That's good. This is a huge one here for the Lady Lions. Remember, CL has not beaten Clarion since January 4th of 2011.
I tell you what, and Clarion had a good look. Sophie Babington, right? They call that play the elevator. She came out, was wide open, just did not knock down that 3-point shot.
Big one here for Cool. It's good. CL leads 32-28. They're going to call time. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here, 17.1. Just talking off the air, when Clarion had 19 points in the second quarter, you figured that their season average of 29.8 was well within reach, but they're still sitting at 28 points. The offense has gone completely MIA for the Lady Cats.
And do you know what I think the key to that was? It was Taylor Alston's foul when she had to be brought out at the end of the second, or midway through the second quarter, and that's when CL really started to gain some momentum, and Clarion really hasn't got its footing back since.
Yeah, it was like 19-14 or 19-13 at that point in time, and it's just been all CL since then.
Right.
Babington, you got to hurry, girl. Yep. It's 13 seconds.
You got to shoot.
You're down 4.
Shoot.
Babington three-pointer in the air. Oh, my goodness. She hit it, and Clarion calls time. Or do they call time?
I think they did. Yes, they did.
With 7.4 to go, the Lady Cats are back within 1 on the Babington 3.
That was you want to talk about ice water in your veins. That is a huge shot for Sophie Babington, the 10th grader.
Wow, we're just going to leave it here, Jess. All of it, just when you thought CL had this in the bag, even with 2 free throws now, the Lady Cats will have a shot at tying the game.
Well, and we talked about, you and I both are saying, you got to hurry up, Sophie. Got to hurry up, Sophie Babington. Let's go. And then she knocks down that 3 with, 7 seconds left in the game. Still gives them life.
I think it's 7-2 or 7-6. They go to the countdown clock here at CL during the timeout. So I just know it's around that 7-something.
Now let me ask you a question. If you're Sam, do you stay up and press? You have to.
Oh, you have to stay up and press. You can't. You have no choice at this point.
Yep.
See, now here's where I think he's making a mistake, though. Taylor Alston's off the court for me because she's got 4 fouls.
Hey,
and they're going to foul, so she shouldn't be out there. Should be anybody out there to foul but her.
Anybody but her.
Well, now they're saying there's 9 seconds, so I'm really confused.
Oh, maybe because they got the time out.
Yeah, they must have put time back on the clock. What are they doing? Oh, Alston, I see what they were doing. Alston's like, I can't foul
No,
her.
she can't. She cannot.
6.8 to go.
Now, this is huge. Who's going to the line? Lexi Cole? I think so.
It's Lexi Cole who just hit 2 from
She hit a pair, absolutely.
Builder Supply free throw line. 6.8 to go. 1 point lead for the Lady Lions. Cool shot is up. It's no good. So Clarion's life is now life.
6.8 seconds left. They can get the rebound.
Cool for the second one here. Cool second shot is up. It is good. And now Gus Simpson wants time with 6.8 to go. His team up 2.
What a game we have here, Chris. This is very exciting. And really, she needed that shot.
I want to remind people that you can make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau, WCVB.net/events. And one of those events is Winterfest. Winterfest is back bigger than ever. Head to Chapman State Park, February 3rd for the 4th, for a weekend full of winter fun, ice fishing, fat tire biking, a polar plunge, and more. Plenty of kids' activities, including sled rides, available as well. Plus, visit all the vendors and food trucks. Visit the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry Facebook page for more information on Winterfest in Warren County. And 33-31. Now, Clarion's had trouble getting the ball up court against this press. They only have 6.8 to go.
I tell you what, I would look at something right here where you can get a screen and maybe throw it deep.
Just reminding just to make sure we get the camera on the play here as Alston gets it in. Alston's going to quickly go ahead to Babington. Babington with 4. Babington in trouble, gets it to Alston. Alston shot, it's blocked. CL wins. CL wins for the first time since January of 2011 against their rival 33-31. Lady Lions hold on for the victory. I'm not sure. I think somebody got a piece of that shot.
I think it was Samantha Simpson, Coach Gus Simpson's daughter. I think she got a piece of that.
CL 33, Clarion 31. Our final score. We'll have our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game after these messages. You've been watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here at Clarion Limestone, where the Lady Lions are victorious over their rival Lady Cats of Clarion 33-31. Time to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. You're looking at her. It is Alex Ledbetter of the CL Lady Lions. And Alex, out of curiosity, in January of 2011, how old were you?
I don't know.
Yeah, what year were you born?
2005.
So you were probably 5 because I'm guessing your birthday's after January, right?
December.
Yeah, way after. They just turned 4 years old. Would you believe that's the last time that CL beat Clarion in a basketball game?
Really?
Yes, really.
Wow.
Talk a little bit about what it feels like to finally beat your rival.
Well, obviously feels nice. We needed that pick-me-up, but we just needed to focus tonight, and I think we did do that. We got a little rattled, but we pulled it back.
Talk about what the last couple of days were. You had a tough loss to Union, and I'm sure it was a game that you guys wish you had back. But talk about what practice was like. Was it upbeat? Was it hard? What was it like?
Yeah, a little bit of both. We were down on ourselves, so we needed to keep our mindset right just to get back to win this game.
There was some talk that maybe you wouldn't have been able to go today. You hurt your ankle a little bit in that game. Talk about just being able to battle through that. I'm sure it's not 100%.
Yeah.
But you found a way to battle through it. Talk about that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was, but I just put the team first.
To get back to 500 here and get maybe a little step closer to that goal, which I know is to make the playoffs. How important is that to you guys?
Very important. We just want to just get our coach proud of us and just work together as a team and focus.
Well, Alex, congratulations. You're getting an Allegheny Grill of Foxburg t-shirt here. And, folks, we'll be back with our final stats. That was Alex Ledbetter, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy?
Back here at Clarion Limestone, final score, Clarion Limestone 33, Clarion 31, first win for the Lady Lions over their rival Lady Cats since January 4th of 2011, breaks a 19-game losing streak. Taking a look at our final rehab center statistics, the rehab center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion and Katanning and Brookville, rehabcenter.com. That's the old English spelling of center. R-E at the end. For Clarion, Taylor Alston led the way with 12 points. Sophie Babington had 9. Marley Klein with 6. Natalie Durish and Olivia Deal with 2 each. For CL, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Alex Ledbetter had 12. Lexi Cool had 7. Alyssa Wyatt had 7. Jenna Dunn with 5. And KK Sebastian Sims with 2. Once again, your final score, 33-31 in favor of Clarion Limestone. And Jess, any final thoughts?
During your interview, I heard Alex Ledbetter say some things that really caught my attention. I think she said team basketball probably 3 or 4 times in her answers, and that's going to be huge. I mean, we're already into the middle of January. they really need to make a good run here to get into the playoffs. And I think that is key for them. And if you look at their score sheet, there were a lot of girls right around that, 12, 10, 9, 8, and that is an absolute result of them playing team basketball. I watched Coach Gus Simpson over there. He was not rattled. His team did not get rattled. They stayed the course and found a way to win.
And if you're Clarion, where do you go from here? You've lost some tough games here over the last couple of weeks with a young team. How do you make sure that your team doesn't get down on itself?
Well, because they are young, tomorrow, like you had said, you had talked to Ledbetter there and said, what was practice like? And you kind of have to have a good mix. You have to focus on little things, but you have to have fun. That old saying, boys have to win to have fun. Girls have to have fun to win. Right. And I don't mean to, offend anybody by saying that, but I've heard lots of people say those things. So he needs to, Coach Heater needs to come back tomorrow, work on some little things, have a good, solid, fun practice. Hopefully soon get Babington, the other Babington, which would be Gia Babington, back. It would give you another ball handler, give you another scorer. And then from that point, put a couple wins together, get a couple wins in the book. And then look to, I know that their goal also, Chris, is to make the playoffs. And, they just have to get those things together, hopefully get Gia back soon, and they'll be fine. They are young, but they need to start having a little bit of fun, and they will. I know Coach Heater very, very well. I coached with him the last 2 years, and I think he'll have a plan going forward to let them kind of not get down on themselves. Stay the course, keep doing what they're doing. This is a long season, and they want to do those things and hopefully get a couple wins and make the playoffs.
Well, folks, that'll do it for us here at Clarion Limestone, where Clarion Limestone defeats Clarion 33-31. I'll be back with you on Saturday afternoon from Penn State Du Bois, where Red Bank Valley will take on Du Bois Central Catholic in a girls' showdown of two teams that have state playoff aspirations. Until then, for Jess Quinn, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night